Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's awesome to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, how you feeling today? Awesome. I got 15 minutes to share a lot of information and knowledge, so we're going to dive right in. First and foremost, understand, am I good standing here?
You are so good standing there.
All of you are distracted. All of you. And your customers, your clients, your attendees that you're trying to cram into your events are massively distracted. Other than to keep in mind, no one cares about you. They don't even care about Liz, I'm telling you that much. Tell you the truth, legit. They just do not care. But the only reason they will care, so help me, Texas Talk Live, the only reason they will care is if you earn their attention. And that is a little bit what I want to talk about today. This is a much longer talk, but I'm going to cram it in about 13 minutes because I don't want Ed to come down here and beat the heck out of me. So we're going to do it short, quick, and to the point. My email address, if you want to know that, because I can give you the longer presentation, is Ramon, R-A-M-O-N, @smarthustle.com. If you didn't get that, ask your neighbor. They got it. So you must earn their attention. And if you have to earn somebody's attention, what's important to understand and keep in mind is that means attention is what? It's right behind you. Attention is currency. Attention is valuable. Attention is most important. And that's what I want to touch on and talk about today in the next few minutes. The concept we're going to talk about today is very simple. Attract, sell, and what else? What do you think? You got it. Y'all are so smart people. I was at a conference once, and I said I would give away books and all this if people could say this from memory. Do you know it took about 30 seconds for the person to go, attract, sell? Wow. I'm like, yeah, it can't be that much hard. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Attraction, selling, and wowing. A lot was already said about me, so I'm just going to move on to save y'all time and move on with the presentation. Don't worry about these slides. They're all fake, and I got them on iStock Photo. So moving on. I will say one thing. Social engagement is pretty cool. So my Twitter handle's @Ramon Ray, R-A-M-O-N, R-A-Y, no N, no Y, no D. My name is not Ramoncito. It's just Ramon. That's it. So please feel free to tweet and, of course, use the hashtag TechSeatTalk. So here we go. Dive right in. 1, attraction. How many of you are in long-term relationships that you regret? Okay, most of you, yeah. So my point is that attraction is important. And that's what I want to talk about today briefly in the next 10 minutes. And the attraction strategies that no one cares about your business, no one knows what you're doing, and that's what I want to demystify today in the next 7 minutes, give or take we have. Targeting, attraction, and collecting leads. So vitally important. If you target right, you will get more people in your events. And many of you are trying to sell to everyone, and I would say stop doing that. Another thing that's very important to understand, who's not your target market. I'm sorry, ladies, some of y'all in a bad relationship, and usually ladies, because y'all attracting the wrong man, or y'all don't know who you want. You have to, why is it so quiet? I'll move on, okay. You have to know who you don't want. For your events, the same thing, who you don't want. Attracting interest. Now you've targeted, and again, I'm skipping so many points, but I'm getting to the meat and the bedrock of the discussion, hopefully for today in the next few minutes we have, is attracting interest. And what's that all about? A few things. One, social media is one of the best attraction strategies for small business owners, entrepreneurs, and event planners. We've heard so much about that today, so I won't belabor the point. But the second part of this attraction strategy, first is targeting. The second is what is your attraction strategy? Not trying to sell, but I would dare say, what's the attraction strategy? To just attract attention. That's what you have to dial in and do well. And for my playbook, I'll give you just a quick 10 seconds of social media tips. What I do, frequency, relevancy, engagement, and measuring your analytics. And this is so important. And so I recommend you can dive deeper. Shree's talked about this with social media, so we won't go on. Video on finding is very powerful as well. Very, very powerful. And I would encourage all of you to do it more. Give a whole sessions on that. We'll move on today. The third part about this attract, sell, wow, when the attraction rubric is lead collection. If you're not collecting leads, asking somebody for their phone number, email address, or some other contact information, you cannot nurture them. You can't connect with them again and again and again and again. You understand what I mean? So, do you understand what I mean? Yes. God, thank you. Why are they not answering me? So, this is why, did they not answer you too, or is it just me?
No, man, it's definitely me too.
Okay. So be careful with that word. Okay, be careful. Okay, so we'll collect leads. Good. So lead collection is important. And the best way to collect leads, if you want contact information, you have to give value to get value. Why do you think many guys, hey, baby, can I buy you a drink? They're trying to give something of value. So it doesn't, work for some of y'all. I don't drink, so I'm kind of don't know what to do. But anyhow, so many tips on how to create a lead magnet, this thing that you can create of value to people. And again, feel free to take pictures, tweet it out, but I can email you the whole deck as well in a bit. So that's targeting, attracting interest, and collecting leads. Now we're going to move to the second pillar in this attract, sell, wow strategy. And this is sell. But selling is really not about selling. It's really about what? What is the most important thing in selling? How'd you know? Get out of here. She said, in fact, it's right there too. I stole it from you. Educate. Education, offering, and closing. And education is really about nothing to do with selling. It's about how can I educate you more? How can I add more value? How can I serve you more, which might attract you to me and have you warmed up to me? Then I can sell you something. And this is the biggest thing event planners can do, is to educate, educate, educate. And I'm going to move on here, some other points. Other one is the offer. And I find the offer is so important, and this is where CRM tools and other tools, some we've talked about today, come in. The offer is knowing what stage in the buying cycle your attendees to be or customers are at. And again, we can talk much longer about that if you're in a sales talk. We're not, so I'll move on from there. But the offer is very important. But one thing that's very important, and the previous speaker touched on it kind of ish in a way, is the close. As you're making your close, it should be about making a relationship with the person who just took up their hard-earned money to buy from you. And it's beyond just an exchange of money. You're actually building a relationship. This is important. So when people buy, it's not, oh, thank you for your money, goodbye. It's like, thank you so very much. I appreciate your money. I mean, I'll let go in a minute. I know it's uncomfortable, like in this real situation. But if it was like online, it's like, thank you. You follow what I mean? People appreciate it. Then she's going to do what? Buy from me again, right? Just say yes. Exactly. So this is what it's like when you're building a relationship. So we've talked about attraction. We've talked about selling, which is about education. And the selling part is really to educate, offer, and close. Now the last rubric here is wow. And this is one of the most important parts that we event planners and organizers, I do many, many events. If I can help you all, let me know. I'm not an event planner like Liz, but with these concepts, let me know, is the wow. And one of my favorite, again, email address, Ramon, R-A-M-O-N, @smarthustle.com. No N, no Y, no D, not Ramoncito, not Ramon, it's Ramon. Deliver and wow, offer more, get referrals. And this is very important. Deliver and wow is people paid $500 for your event. They paid $99 for the event. They paid whatever it is for the event. I advocate deliver more to them. When I give my wife foot massages, you think I just give her a foot massage? Heck no! Put the movie on, boom. Take out the cream, boom. Massage that foot. That's delivering wow. That's a wow experience. And I'm a one lady, man lady, so just, can't. So there we go. So thank you cards are important. Deliver on what can you do to offer a better experience. And to save time, I want to move back more. But the biggest thing with this wow is you're depositing goodwill. And as you deposit goodwill over time, that means the attendees at your events, your sponsors and others, you now can withdraw from them. And this is important. What are some ways you can touch your customers? And this is important. Birthdays, relationships, holidays, invoice delights. This works for sponsors or your attendees. Every way that you can touch your customers, every way that you can deliver for them, discounts work too, is an opportunity to engage with them and wow them over and over again. Offering more, we've already talked about this, but I do encourage those of you who are creating events, I do this for the events I do, add-ons, upsell, and cross-sell. Won't go into detail, but these are some things you all can know and keep in mind. The last point here is to get referrals. It's one thing for me to tell this young lady, hey, I'm awesome. Could you buy from me? Would you buy from me, miss? What's your name? Julia. So, but what if Julia told her neighbor, Ramon's awesome, buy from him? Can you just tell her? Hey, can you tell her, please? Can you say it loud so everybody can hear it?
I know him. He's great.
Oh, wow. Whew, thank you so much. There we go. So you get my point. I can say all day long, but somebody else saying it works wonders. So, moving on here. Make your customers feel good. They'll be yours for the rest of your life. And these are some concepts I think we forget about. Deliver and wow. Offer more, get referrals. And this is the principle of life cycle marketing, which is about attraction, about selling, and about wowing. My name is Ramon. Thank you for your time.